All right, can I be honest with you guys? I'm kind of nervous to speak to you tonight. I'm not nervous because I haven't spoken in front of a crowd before or because I'm scared of stuttering over my words. I'm actually nervous because I understand that I've been given a great opportunity that I'm scared of wasting. You see, I know before me sits an opportunity to speak truth, encouragement, hope, and possibility to a group of young Caymanians filled with purpose and potential. Before me sits young leaders that I know will change the world and create transformation and change in our local community, organizations, and beyond. But how do I know this? Because you already have. See, during your time with Junior Achievement, you've taken on a role of what I would call an entrepreneur. Does anyone know what an entrepreneur is? Yes, it's you. So an entrepreneur is basically someone who creates, starts, and operates some sort of organization, taking on a lot of risk to do so. So a lot of times people think entrepreneurship is great. I had a lot of people come to me since I've been doing my business and say, so how's the dream life? And I'm like, it is pretty nice, but it's a lot of hard work. So don't think that you're just sipping margaritas by the pool. No, you're doing a lot of work. In most cases, entrepreneurship is starting a for-profit business, which is kind of what you guys have done. But in other cases, you can do entrepreneurship with anything. I truly believe anyone that's going out there to fulfill a vision and passion and create something new is an entrepreneur. But today we're going to talk about business entrepreneurship. And I want to give you an example that I think you guys will know. Do any of you know who the artist Drake is? Raise your hand. She's ready. All right. Do you know his top 12 songs? Just kidding. Don't answer that. Everyone knows who Drake is. Did you all know that he was on a TV show called Degrassi? Yes? Anyone watch Degrassi? No, it was back in my day. You guys are too young. His name was Jimmy Brooks. He was a basketball player, and then he got in a wheelchair. So Drake was on that show until 2007 when he left in order to pursue his dream and became a rapper, singer, songwriter, and producer. Basically, he left to be an entrepreneur. Drake took his vision and passion for music and performing and created a business where he gets to do what he loves, impacts people's lives each day, and get paid for it. Was it easy for Drake to do that? No, it was not. Definitely not. It took a lot of courage and what I would call the 4 C's to a successful entrepreneur. It took courage, clarity, commitment, and consistency. It took courage to leave his TV job and create songs he actually didn't know if people would like, because his career is dependent on whether or not we like his songs, and we pay for them. So go pay for his songs. Don't listen to them off of YouTube. As an entrepreneur, I know we need to get paid for what we do. Clarity. He wasn't jumping back and forth between being a country gospel singer and then a rapper for R&B. No, he was very clear, I'm going to be an R&B singer. And it took commitment to finishing that song, to finishing that album, to going on tour and showing up and working hard no matter what. And it took consistency. He couldn't just make one album and then think everyone's going to just keep buying that one album. No, he had to constantly produce new work. He worked a lot and sacrificed a lot, but I bet you Drake would say it was all worth it. So why am I telling you this? What does this actually mean to you, and how does it apply to you? The thing is, you aren't that different from Drake. You who've been doing Junior Achievement like Drake, you along with your team, your partners, your business partners, have taken a vision and an idea and have worked hard to create it. Then you've done your best to share it with people and who were interested in it for profit. Together with people on your team and side, you have worked together to create a successful business that impacts people's lives in a positive way. And as an entrepreneur myself who left my accounting job earlier this year to pursue my coaching business full-time, I am grateful for programs like Junior Achievement that can teach you the skills you need from now, what it is to be successful in the business world. I didn't actually do JA growing up, but I wish I did. I would have learned something or two by this point, but I am really excited that there is a program like JA that is all about inspiring and empowering young Caymanians to take hold of a dream and make it reality, and really share the hard work it takes, because I'm pretty sure it's been tough. You've had to put a lot of work in. So my encouragement to you today is to never stop thinking and acting like an entrepreneur. Never settle for the way things have always been done, or for a career you know does not align with who you are and your dreams. Never stop dreaming and envisioning what could be and settle for what is. Each of you has a beautiful purpose that only you can fulfill. As Dr. Miles Monroe said, one of my favorite authors and a Bohemian pastor that passed away a few years ago, said in his book, The Spirit of Leadership, that every human came to this planet with a seed of greatness, buried in a gift needed by the world. There is a great purpose for your life that can only be activated and truly lived out if you are willing to step out and pursue that purpose, even when it's different. Does that mean you have to go start your own business? No, that's not what I'm saying, though it is cool to do that. I'm saying that whether you end up working for another company or starting your own one day, when it comes to both your career and anything you do in life, never stop thinking outside the box. Always remember what you learned here in your time with JA. Always remember the way you had the courage to dream about something new, the clarity to know what exactly you are going to make and how to share it with others, the commitment to see your business and your product be sold and grow, and the consistency to show up to each JA meeting and each event you had. My fellow young Caymanians, you were made for greatness, but it is up to you to choose to uncover, pursue, and live out that greatness. Will you join me in being a young Caymanian achiever and entrepreneur, just not now while you're in school, but afterwards for life? Someone who doesn't want to settle for a life path that knows that isn't what's for them. Will you show other Caymanians, your peers, your family, your friends, that you were made for more? Cayman is small, and often I hear, but you know, the only jobs that are available are accounting and all. That's great. Like, both my parents are accountants, and I love accounting. But what I'm trying to say is that when you tell yourself the possibilities are limited, they will always be limited. But if you tell yourself the possibilities are endless, they will truly be endless. When you start telling yourself this, you will move forward. Rise up today and step out to be the great leaders, workers, and achievers, entrepreneurs and Caymanian people you were always meant to be. I'll leave you with just this example. So as the YCLA, I get the opportunity to speak to a lot of students. I went to speak to a group of third graders, and I asked them, what do you want to be when you're older? One raised their hand and said, I want to be an entrepreneur. I was like, how do you know what that is? They're like, well, my dad does it. I'm like, okay. One said they wanted to be a YouTuber. Hey, people do get paid for that. But what I'm trying to say is that from a very young age, they didn't think the possibilities were limited. They were just trying to dream big and be all they could be. But somehow along the way, when we get older, that stops. But I really want to encourage you, as wherever you're at, even those who are working already and doing their career, to keep dreaming and to go after it. And it takes hard work, but it's worth it. Thank you very much.